The Subaru XV is a car that's been around for a few years now, and it's one of those models that seems to get better with age. It's getting safer, it's getting more tech, and in the case of this, the latest 2021 model year, it's a car that's even had a rather handsome facelift. This is the e-Boxer, the hybrid Boxer drivetrain, so I thought I'd take a closer look. So the biggest change for all you car spotters out there for the 2021 model is this rather nice new bumper and grille. It's certainly the biggest change you'll see from the outside. I think it works really well. I think it looks more modern, more aggressive, and I have to say, I rather like it. Now we shall talk more about the hybrid drivetrain in a moment, but purists will be pleased to know that along with all this wonderful newfangled technology, you've still got what Subaru is famous for. Symmetrical all-wheel drive, a 2-litre Boxer engine, so low centre of gravity, fantastic handling, and of course in the event of an accident all of that drivetrain goes under the cabin, under the bulkhead, so it's one of the safest cars you can buy. Euro NCAP 5 stars. But with the Subaru it was always about the handling, wasn't it? Always about the driver enjoyment. This car is no exception, so I need to do the decent thing, take it out on the road. And maybe some time. Out on the road, it's everything we've learned to love from Subaru over the years. It's the symmetrical all-wheel drive system, so it's all power to all wheels all of the time, and the clever computers work out which one needs the most torque and distributes it for you. So all you know is that wherever you need to go, whatever the time of year, you're going to get there. It's the new Subaru global platform as well, so it's stiffer, it's safer, it's stronger, it really handles like a Subaru should. Again, it's that low centre of gravity of the powertrain, and it's just very chuckable. So this car has got, I'm very pleased to say, a flat 4 Boxer engine. It's what Subarus are famed for. It's what they've had for so many years, over 50 years in fact. Allied to a very clever hybrid system, and as you can see that does all of the sorting out for you. If you're thinking of going into a battery future, this is perhaps a nice stepping stone. This is a nice halfway house between the two, because when the petrol engine's kicking in, it's Subaru, it drives, it's very entertaining, and of course when it can, if you're driving slowly or through traffic, or when you're stopping and starting, it's doing all of that on the electric motors, and the computer just seamlessly shuffles between the two. You will never know unless you put the graphic on what it's doing. You can't tell, but it does save you a few quid on fuel, and of course, like I say, it's just that next step towards what we'll all be driving in 15-20 years time, battery electric vehicles. Subaru really have stolen a bit of a march over recent years in taking the lead with safety, and you've got an awful lot on this car as standard kit, I might stress as well, that makes it almost impossible to have an accident. Don't take that as a challenge. You've got the Subaru EyeSight system, you've got adaptive cruise control as well with the lane assist, and then you've got the Subaru rear vehicle detection system, so wherever cars are around you, you're being warned. Adaptive cruise control will keep the distance between you and the car in front, and it just sorts the job out basically. This is an extremely safe way to drive to work or to drop the kids at school. You've also got new coil springs and dampers on this new 2021 model year, and what that gives you, apart from a fantastic ride quality, and it really is quite remarkable, is really lovely handling. You've got such great turn in on this car, such a precise feel, such lovely driver feedback. So if you want it to be limo smooth, it can do that very nicely, and if you want to have a bit of fun on your favourite B road, stick it in manual, use the flappy paddles on the back of the steering wheel and have a bit of fun. It is the Subaru after all. Something else that's been improved for the 2021 model year is the SI mode, so that's the sports or intelligence mode. So put it into sport, it's going to change the characteristics of the throttle and the gear change points. So if you want to push on a bit, have the car be a bit more responsive, that's perfect. If you want to save fuel, be responsible to the planet, it can do that too. So put that in intelligence mode. It's going to be more about being as frugal as it can be and get the best fuel economy. So no matter what mood you're in, there's a setting for it. Just press the button and there you go. I'm in sport, and I'm probably going to stay in sport for the rest of the day. I tell you what I like most about this car. To me, whenever you buy an SUV, it's a compromise because it doesn't really do one thing very well at all. It's not a great road car, and it's also not a great off-road car. It's not as good as a true 4x4. But the amazing thing about the XV, it's a sensational road car. That Subaru global platform really is a lovely driver's car. It's great to chuck through the bends. And with the X mode and the hill descent control, it's incredibly capable off-road. I have taken these things to places that only a 4x4 should go, and they've dealt with it. So this car is the exception to the rule. This car is a great road car and a pretty capable off-roader. So if you've only got one car, or you only want to have one car, this could be it. If you like the idea of a handsome hatchback with SUV credentials, this should be on your shopping list really. 4x4 magazine have given it, for the second time running I might add, compact crossover of the year, and this is a Euro NCAP 5-star car. It's one of the safest you can buy.